We are now in Abia State. Hope we are welcomed.
They put that. Nigerians, it was a bloody night yesterday in Tofa. A bloody night. A bloody night yesterday in Tofa community. Bloody. No wonder these people don't like me. No wonder they put $30,000 bounty on my head. Because they know that I will not stop talking. I won't keep quiet. I will continue to expose their evil deeds. You don't understand? I will continue to bring it outside so that people will see. I'm representing the voice of the voiceless here. Because not everybody here have the platform that I have. So I'm using this my platform to speak out for them. It was a bloody night in Tofa community. Tofa is in a Raba local government area of Sokoto State. Yes, that's where Tofa is. Raba. So this guy came yesterday in the night. Yesterday's date was the 25th of November 2025. They came immediately after the network shut down. They enter in numbers. Like they were moving as if they own the nation, if they have not owned the nation already. Because as things are going right now, it's like they have captured this country. Moving as if they own the country. As I'm talking to you right now, the people of Tofa, they are leaving their village right now. They are still on the run this morning because they don't know their fate. This morning, the ones that are alive, the remaining ones that are alive, they are moving out this morning. Go and do your verification. They are moving out this morning. Go and do your verification. You know, when I finish, I tell you to go do your findings. You don't understand? The media, Nigerian media, mainstream media will not tell you these things I'm telling you. And I don't come here to lie. I give you facts. Go and do your verification. They are still moving. They are leaving their village this morning. So I'm talking to you this morning. Today is 26th of November 2025. They are moving because they don't know their fate. These guys might return again in the night. They might return. They came in numbers. They open fire. They unalive people. Ah, God. Nigeria is finished. We're in deep shit. They unalive people. They kidnap. They injure people. They kidnap. They injure people last night. They unalive. When I mean unalive people, I'm not talking about one person, 2 person, 3 person, 4 person, 5 person, 6 person. No. I'm telling you, peoples. We can put down peoples. They kidnap and they injured. Tofa. The village name is Tofa. The local government is Raba. The state is Sokoto. Because when I tell you time, I tell you date, I tell you local government, I tell you the village. We are finished here in the north. We are finished. We are finished. We are finished. They keep buying us every day. They keep. Oh my God. Nigerians, we need help. We need help. We need help. We need help. We need this morning. Ah, God. Nigerians, we need help. We need help. You know the story? If they hide them, English Aladi, they bring them out.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning to my audience and lovers of freedom all over the world. I greet you guys from here. I've seen a lot of debate going on about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention, more especially when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuses to open a defense. You know this thing that they said, justice delay is justice denied. It is now that I've realized that it's true. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a right. You see, I see a lot of lawyers, a lot of dignitaries, a lot of people that I respect that should know better, talking trash, talking nonsense. And again, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks, where is the law? Where is the law? Motosho, show me the law. There is sense in what he was saying. But you see, a lot of haters, a lot of people that never liked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like Okezie Ibazu, like all of these people, Ojuzo Kalu, all these people that does not like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I see them talking rubbish. Where is the law? Number one, why I say justice delayed is justice denied these days. Number one, remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested and brought back via court proceeding in Kenya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and weeks away, and they extraordinarily renditioned him back to Nigeria. That is, they went to do international kidnap. When they did that international kidnap and returned back Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, they have lost every legal right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria, which Nigeria as a country was signatory to that conventional signing. They were signatory to that. It is a law that is an international criminal offense. When you do that, now they did this thing and the world called on them. Remember, EU called Nigeria, release this man, go after the people who did this kidnap. They disobeyed the EU. European Union made it firm to them to understand that if you don't do the needful, there will be consequences. Nigeria disobeyed them. Other countries called Nigeria. This thing you people did, it's illegal. Did Omotosho know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being renditioned? He knew, because every document was submitted to him. Every document was given to him. So under what law are you trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? When it is stated in that law that once you have done a kidnap, once you whisk someone away from the country that is residing without subjecting that individual to a court proceeding or to court process, you have lost the battleground to try that person. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks, one, you do not have jurisdiction to try me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was correct. I'm not talking to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains our leader, but this is not being biased now. I'm talking from experience. Now, one, you have lost jurisdiction of trying that individual. You have lost everything because you did not subject him to legal proceeding in Kenya. And that is why you have committed international crime. Now, I hear people saying, he sacked his legal team. Oh, his legal team did not do this, did not do that. Let me tell you. Ejiofor said that the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was working with are just riffraffs. Ejiofor, you are a very, very crazy and stupid person. Very stupid. You secured victory for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when you and what's his name Michael Zekome was handling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. You secured victory, and in that your secure of victory, when the court discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, remember, Malami at the time went to get stay of execution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go. The federal government of Nigeria refuses that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must go. So for 5 years, they kept turning this man upside down, looking for every avenue, shopping for evidences to nail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They did not see. Ejiofor, you were not able to bring out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention. Even when the Supreme Court have set him free, you were not able to bring him out. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going through back and forth. They were, doing all manner of nonsense. It is clear for you to have seen that these people are not even ready to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows a lot. They were not ready to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they frustrated this man for 5 years. And the man said, you know what? That thing that must happen, let it happen. All of you should go. Let me stand on my own. And when he stood on his own, he discovered that there was no charges against him. There was no charges. What are you charging me for? No charges. No legal charges. Again, is Omotosho meant to try that case that he tried against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. He was not made to even attempt that case at all. Because that is a high-profile case. Ejiofor, you have the mouth, you have the nerves to write long notes about your own brothers that were fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You were happy because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is jailed. No wonder Simon Ekpa called you a saboteur. Indeed, you have shown yourself. So I wonder when people come and say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have opened defense. Defense on what? A person that understands the law more than you do? You extraordinary renditioned him, and when he asks you, show me the law in which Omotosho you are trying me. You never did. That means there was no law. You people just decided to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and damn the consequences. That is what you did. That is what you did. These people are evil. So that happened, and they were not able to secure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's victory. And today, some idiot, some people that should know better, is now coming to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have opened his defense on what? Money. And because you personally hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made you people to come and speak evil, forgetting the fact that Nigerian government committed an atrocious act by going to do a kidnap in Kenya. Did Nigerian government legally go to Kenya to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ask him to come and face trial here? The answer is no. So what are you people talking about? When you people talk, I find out that most of you are corrupted because of one, poverty, inequality to understand your right and left, and because you are not knowledgeable enough to understand what you should understand, you come and follow trend. You come and follow trend. That is what you people are doing everywhere. So, Ejiofor, you are a lawyer. And then Dr. What is even this lady's name? I really don't like to call her name, but now she has been acting well. But Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, are you more knowledgeable than Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala? Shouldn't you have known better than Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala? But you see how Okonjo-Iweala dropped that message to the Nigerian government that the jailing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was illegal. She made it open. She did not fear anybody. So many the lawyers that judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all of them are Yorubas. Judge Yoruba, prosecutor Yoruba. The people who sat on that seat was all Yorubas. Were they not Igbo judge? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Aloy Ejumako has secured about 4 or 5 victories against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the southeast. So what are you people talking about here? When you talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refuses to, and that was the reason why he was sentenced to prison, and that was why I laugh. You don't know Nigeria. Nigeria was never ready to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because the Western powers are supporting him. That is the simple truth. Why do you think he's always flying to France, that drug lord? And he wanted to play a very fast game yesterday. He wanted to play a very fast one. Asking can you imagine a drug lord? The audacity. Can he tell Trump this nonsense? That they should give him Ike Ekweremadu. Can you imagine? If they should give him as who? Tinubu as who? They should give you Ike Ekweremadu so that Ike Ekweremadu will come and serve his complete sentence in Nigeria. And you know what that means? If UK had listened to them, they will go straight to go and lobby Finland. Because they are still scared. And Biafraland, let me tell you guys this. For the very first time, Simon will be back very soon. He might not even make it up to the Court of Appeal. He might not make it to the Court of Appeal. Simon Ekpa, the dragon himself, will be back. And Nigeria knows this. And that is why they are going round to see, because the victory is not yet theirs for now. They still know they have a huge problem in Finland. They know that they have a huge problem. And now Simon Ekpa, they can pay the Finnish authority any amount of money, but they have sealed Simon's extradition order. That is why you see lawmakers making Stupid laws in Nigeria about your international passport. Oh, if you have a criminal record in abroad, if you they will ban you for 10 years. What? This just go to their website and see the rubbish that they're writing there. This lack of education has done more harm than good to Biafrans and to Nigerians at large. That somebody will sit down and be talking evil. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted because of the words of his mouth, and there was no evidences to back it up. And then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was flew to this country illegally was tried, of which it is in the law of their convention that you cannot try such a person anywhere in the world. Did Nigeria listen to that? They never did, because sanctions are really coming. I'm telling you the truth. Dr. Masanga is doing the needful. I'm not going to come and state it the way it's going now, but because something is really happening. I see a lot of you talking rubbish everywhere, talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. Odius Okalu, look at Odius Okalu. Is it Odius Okalu? Look at this, the useless non-entity. They know that once Biafra is standing completely, they will all lose their relevancy and they will all run away, because these are the people that the Fulanis are using to destroy Nigeria. These are the people that Fulanis are using to destroy the whole of the Southeast. Look at Asari Dokubo brandishing AK-47. Tell us if Asari Dokubo is now the new terrorist group in the whole of the Southeast. Nobody goes against him. Why? If you are standing for this APC useless government, you are a saint. But when you are going against them, talking ill about them, do you know what they do? They come after you and call you a terrorist. That is what they do. Asari Dokubo is not a military man. Asari Dokubo has military that he uses to terrorize the whole of the Southeast, and none of these people have spoken about it. And then when we come up to talk, they will call us all terrorists. Have you ever seen that anywhere in the world? Asari Dokubo is not a military man. And that is why they told Mazi Nnamdi, the president of Nigeria told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that if you come and be remorseful, and that we are going to pardon you, we are going to let you walk free. Because Gumi is now the president of Nigeria. Let us be realistic. Gumi is the president of Nigeria, a terrorist negotiator, a terrorist. He's not talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom while he dropped the agitation of Biafra, and we will be watching that. These people are terrible. You don't know Nigerian government. The only person that understudied Nigerian government very well and knows them very well is Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He knows them very well. They know their pattern. And that is why they are scared to their bone marrow today. That Simon will soon be coming out. They are going. Can you imagine the storm that they wanted to pull? So if UK was able to give attention to them, that Odius Okalu should be released and come to Nigeria and serve his other sentence, which the UK already know that it was a trick. If that happened, oh my God, they would have lobbied, used that as evidence to, lobbied, what is his name? Finland. Because Finland they are just idiots. Alexander Stubb is a fool, he's an idiot. I hate him to my bone marrow. For what he did to Biafrans can never be forgotten. That is what they do. Now they are passing a law in other EU countries that if after you finish serving your jail sentence, that you'll be coming back, that you'll be extradited to your country, that you can no longer stay in that country. That is the new law. So Nigeria is trying to lobby them to do that to Prime Minister. Because they know that the dragon will be out soon. They know that this guy is for real. And because they have done injustice to him, that is coming with vengeance. And I believe, and I promise you that Simon will tear Nigeria into two. And he has done it already. He promised Tinubu that he's going to end his career in government. He's going to end him. And Simon did it. Simon redeclared. He did it. He has made Tinubu useless in Nigeria today and in the world at large. A man that cannot fly to United States of America. A man that cannot travel the way I will carry my passport now and decide I'm going to America for maybe for holidays or for visiting. Tinubu cannot fly into America. Why? Because he has a very bad criminal record. Maybe if he gets into America, I tell you the simple truth. Tinubu will be arrested immediately. He will be taken over. They will take him over. DEA will dive him. The FBI will dive him. They will dive this man. His jet cannot land in America. I dare him to try it. These are the people calling IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, as terrorists. This is the man who jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and called him a terrorist. This is the man that Alexander Stubb went into bilateral agreement with and called him a terrorist. This is their ordeal. This is what they do. If they don't like you, if they have bribed you and you are not able to be bribed, if they have called money and you are not able to, work with their nonsense shenanigans, they brand you as a terrorist. That is what they do. That is their new name. They can equally call one day and call me a terrorist. That is what they do. That is who they are. Nigeria is a very corrupt nation. Very, very, very corrupt. Highly corrupt. Look at Tinubu. A man that cannot fly he can't go to Canada. He can't go to United. Those two countries first. I know he cannot try it. He cannot try it. I don't know why he stopped coming to the United Kingdom. Maybe they have even warned him not to come because of his criminal record. Because the guy is a very corrupt man. Very, very corrupt. I know of America, he can't step into America. That one I'm sure of that. He can never step into America. These are the people that animals like Alexander Stubb listening to jail Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is the animal that jailed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for doing nothing wrong. Because you feel that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to your government. He used a motor shot to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sanctions are still coming. They're going to come. And we're not going to back down for one bit. We're not going to be scared. You know, they did all this so that Biafrans will run away. We're not moved by your shenanigans. We ain't moved, bro. We ain't moved, Omoto shot. We ain't moved, drug lord Tinubu. We're not moved. We ain't moved for one bit. All this your nonsense stops where? It stops in Nigeria. You can't carry that nonsense and come abroad now. The only thing that Nigeria knows how to do best is bribery and corruption. What Nigeria cannot do with money does not exist. What they cannot do with money will never exist. I'm telling you the simple truth. That is Nigerian for you. Anybody that they cannot bribe with money cannot, in fact, that person cannot exist. They can bribe anybody. Look at Bianca Olowu today. Very useless and hopeless non-entity. They gave her money that she could not refuse to bring down Simon Ekpa Njoku. And Uchechi Kano, even Kano's younger brother. All these people are animals, idiots, fools. And you think we're going to stand here and be watching criminals like you to march on our head, to make laws that will favor you and your family? Why Biafrans are suffering, why Nigerians are suffering? You know, better for all of us. Nnamdi Kanu is this. Nnamdi Kanu refuses. If Nnamdi Kanu get judgment, he can't even get judgment in Omotosho's court because Omotosho was told what to do by Wike and Tinubu. So what are you expecting? Life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. That was what it was. That is what is still going on. So they all know. They have all seen it. Even though you secure victory, how many victories against the government that Nnamdi Kanu has secured? How many victories? Did they let him go? All these animals talking from the both sides of their mouth because they have paid them to come on social media to talk rubbish. How many victories, if you may ask? They don't obey their Supreme Court. The Omotosho never obeyed the laws of the Supreme Court. Omotosho was supposed to know better. He's a judge, not to continue the trial because Supreme Court has given order on that judgment. And Omotosho violated the laws of Supreme Court and went and started trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. And you think you think all of us are dumb in the head? You think all of us are stupid? You did not obey your Supreme Court order. Omotosho did not obey any order because he was acting politically. He was siding the politicians. Is it not Omotosho that brought what is his name? This Imo State governor, Hope Uzodimma. Is it not Omotosho that gave him victory? What else do you expect? Oh, Nnamdi Kanu refuses to open his. On what ground is he going to? On what law? Are there criminal justice law in Nigeria? Yes, there are. But which one are you using to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? It needs a specification you could not specify. And you want him to stand trial under what? Under these shenanigans going on? Because we are evil, so you cherry pick all your evil judgment and pass it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you expect us to be happy? You think we don't know what we are doing? You think Biafrans are animals like you people do? Look at all the whole judges there. Yoruba. Look at all the whole lawyers, prosecutor, Yoruba, judge, Yoruba. How do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will get victory? Morons everywhere. Morons. I don't know Igbo judges. I didn't know Igbo judges if I asked you. Foolish people. You only come to, they say the one that will favor you. You only come to tell us the one that you like. Go to the internet and see what useless people that have not even stepped their foot in court is talking about. Extraordinary rendition is an international crime which Nigeria has committed, and they violated the international law. Now, does Nigeria have power to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. He who does that is committing out of terrorism. That is what is stated in their law. But they jumped it and told you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, and you want us to come here and say, oh, hey, okay, let us go. Nigeria will be totally destroyed, I'm telling you people. Totally destroyed for humans to live. Nigeria is not a country. Can you see Gumi going everywhere? Can you see the banditry, criminality? Bello Tunji, where is he today? Bello Tunji is walking around with his AK-47, unaliving individuals, unaliving Christians. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can spend his whole life in prison or motosho. Omotosho Nnamdi Kanu can go to prison for life. Why Bello Tunji is walking around? Why all these Rukarawa people are walking around? Terrorists are walking around freely, doing TikToking. Coming on social media to show the ransom that they collected, but you cannot track them. But you only fight a just man and jailed him on Motosho. Foolish people everywhere. Hey, you are, in fact, Ejiofor, you are the most embarrassed lawyer I've ever seen. All the victory that you people secured, were you able to bring out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What miracle do you think will happen? This is what they wanted to do. This is what they wanted to do, to intimidate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the end. Fools. You don't think, you don't reason. People will tell you, will say, oh, there are other ways. There are no ways. This is what they wanted to do, and they've achieved it. What else? Don't you understand? This man was extraordinary rendition into this country. Omotosho has no legal rights to try Mazi Nnamdi. He knows it. So what are you people talking about here? Everybody is trying to be professional in their work. They don't want to say the truth so that maybe they will call them for political appointment tomorrow. Fools everywhere. Non-entities. At this stage, Biafrans, I want you guys to understand that we are standing tall with the United States of Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpanjoko, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Nobody can change that. And again, Biafra was redeclared on the 29th day of November 2024. Not even Donald Trump can change that date. Not even the devil that can change that date. Nobody can happen again on this planet Earth. That is why they are going after every one of them. That is the reason why that redeclaration is what they are going after. Not these people, they don't need them for anything. They are going after the people. Look at the storm that they wanted to pull yesterday by going to look for Ike Ekweremadu. What is their business with Ike Ekweremadu in London? Fools everywhere. You think we don't have sense, right? You think we don't have sense. Animals everywhere. Biafrans, my video is long, so sorry about that. Please let me leave you guys here and do other things. Thank you. God bless you guys. I see you guys in my other videos.